there, Reckless people! It's Uncle Val, your trippy pal, and I'm standing in for Matt Zion on this Reckless Eating episode because, well, he can't be here. I am up in the Andes Mountains in Colombia, and my job here is to find things that you're probably familiar with, but that you can't get there because they only have them in Colombia. And I happen to run across one of Matt's favorite beverages, which is Four Loko, but this one's a little bit different. So I have Four Loko Lulo. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what is lulo? You know, is it a Spanish name for something? No, it is the name of a fruit that's grown in South America. I don't know if it's grown outside of South America. I've never really seen it in the States. It's orange. It's a member of the nightshade family, so it's very similar to, you know, tomato. When you cut it open, it kind of looks like a tomato, doesn't really taste like one. So it's kind of a little bit tart and a little bit sweet. But really, there's not a lot of comparison between that and other fruits. It's a really unique flavor. Now, they take this seriously. I'm not sure what the ABV of Four Loko is in the States. This is a 12% ABV, and obviously they have that warning. Usually it's this black octagon that tells you that there's too much alcohol or too much sugar or too much salt or sodium rather, or too much saturated fat. This one has this big warning on the bottom, and the closest I can figure the translation is excess alcohol as per the Department of Health. I think that's what it says. You know, it's Four Loko. So we're gonna give this a try. I did see a couple of other flavors of Four Loko that I didn't recognize. Now, when I was in Boston, I tried to find some Four Loko flavors, but for some reason, Four Loko is banned in Massachusetts. You can't find it in Massachusetts, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's pour that into a nice glass so we can see what it looks like. It is carbonated, so there's lots of bubbles in there. It looks like lemonade. And again, lulo is an orange fruit, so I wouldn't expect it to be yellow, but let's see. Ooh, not a good smell. Almost kind of like a plastic smell. It's kind of weird. All right, let's try it. Cheers. Okay, I am getting that lulo flavor. It's kind of like the tartness and the sweetness together, but actually it's more citrusy. Lulo is not a citrus fruit, but I'm getting a more citrus flavor from here. It really tastes medicinal. Like some things like this, you think maybe it's a good mixer with something else. They'll put something else in this and everything. Like, I don't know. It has kind of a funky aftertaste. So how would I describe that? I would describe that as like a combination of emergency, cough syrup, and fabuloso. It's I don't know. I mean, it's sometimes the alcohol can mess with the flavor and everything, but the underlying flavors, it just tastes kind of medicinal, or like some sort of cleaning solution or something. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I would rate this if you like Four Loko. I don't, but you know, I'm trying to be open-minded here. It just has a really bad aftertaste, very, very medicinal tasting and everything. I'm gonna give it like a high one. A high one. I would never try this again, but it's interesting as far as Four Loko flavors. I don't even know it's my favorite as far as Four Loko flavors, but at least it's unique, interesting, different, and something that you can find here in Colombia and you can't find back there in the States. So I will continue to try these things out and bring them to you on Reckless Eating. Matt, this one's for you. I know how much you love Four Loko, but be sure to check out Wreckless Eating on Twitch. Be sure to check them out on Patreon. Be sure to check them out on your social media outlet of your choice. But check them out. Definitely check them out. Give them some love. And I guess we'll see you soon. So, sayonara for now.